Good afternoon, it's Christopher Summers here from Eastridge Technologies, and today we're going to go over System Center Service Manager 2012 SP1. I'm going to walk through, the first thing we're going to walk through is the Service Manager console, which is where you will do a lot of the work in setting up Service Manager, and as well the service desk or service request fulfillment teams will do work dealing with service requests, incident requests, problem management, change management. Really the whole life cycle of service management can be done within this console. In another video we'll go over the self-service portal and some of the incident requests, but I'm just going to run you through this administrative function now. So this is the administrative overview. This is the first thing you see when you open Service Manager console. This is where we would set up email notifications and integration into your email system specifically so that we can deliver either subscriptions or notifications or escalation emails for service level management. This is where we also create connectors to other systems such as Configuration Manager or Operations Manager, or even Orchestrator, so that we can do some custom playbooks and do some service automation within Service Manager. This is where we connect Active Directory to Service Manager. Basically, we create a Active Directory connector which synchronizes the AD user accounts and objects that you see fit into Service Manager. We also do our imports for management packs, which give us built-in functionality. Also, it enables us to create custom management packs. As well, within this portal or this console, we register with the Service Manager's data warehouse, and the data warehouse can be utilized to run custom reports, but we'll get into the data warehouse in just a bit. As you can see here on the left side, there are many different things under administration. The next item down is announcements. This is if you needed to publish degradation of an IT service or a business service, or you wanted to publish that all services were functioning normally. You could do that here, and then those people that subscribe to those announcements would get notified within a timely manner or on a daily basis if you choose to change the announcements on a daily basis. We talked a little bit about connectors. This is the AD Sync connector I have set up in our demo environment. As well, you'll also see this deleted items. This enables you to restore deleted items that may have been deleted by accident and or you need to restore. The next item up is management packs, and this is really what enables you to straight out of the box manage IT service or business services from a lifecycle standpoint. You can see that there's an extensive number of management packs, and these are updated quite frequently, and you can also create custom management packs yourself and import them here. Notifications, this was really around sending notifications to channels for templates or subscriptions. This enables people to get updated email notifications when their service requests or incidents have been closed. This also helps with escalation when a service level has not been met, then it can be escalated to the appropriate manager and or tier of service that needs to focus on those issues. The next section up is security. This really is around the run accounts, specifically for the operational database and the workflow accounts. And then user roles. You can see that out of the box there's quite a few user roles: activity implementers, administrators, advanced operators, change initiators. So as an example, change initiators, this is a role that can be set up, and so users can initiate change requests. You also see that we have service request analysts, end users, read-only operators. These are all these are all roles that are just built out of the box and ready to go. You can also create custom roles, and you can get very granular on the permissions that you give individuals and or groups of users to enable the functionality that you want to enable. Service level management. This really comes back to your service catalog and what you're going to publish from a service level management. Basically, this enables you to publish those SLAs or OLAs to your end users so that they will understand that if they make a request for a specific service or a service request, that they'll know that that service request will be fulfilled within a specific time. Settings, these are really around default settings. As an example, for problem management, the default prefix for any new case will be PR, and then it'll be appended by a number. You could also set the default priority levels for any problem management incident that came in. And then workflows. Workflows obviously are around having the ability to have automated activities occur. There's a lot of pre-built workflows already within Service Manager, but you'll obviously know that you'll want to customize some of these and or create new workflows so that you can customize the product to your environment. But just straight out of the box, it really does a really good job managing workflows and service escalations, etc., from an ITIL and from a MOF standpoint. The next section I'm going to go to is the library. This is really around the service catalog, your knowledge base. If we've got Orchestrator or System Center Orchestrator plugged in, we can create custom runbooks or use default runbooks to do service automation. So as an example, we can create a user provisioning service request that once the user account has been requested, the approval, it would then go to a workflow so that it would be approved. Once that approval happens, then that runbook would automatically provision that account within Active Directory. The service catalog obviously is, again, one of the foundations of IT service management. Here is where we talk about request offerings and service offerings. So service offerings are user-facing catalog items that describe an IT service or a business service that contain a specific set of services that users can request, i.e. new software, things of that nature. Request offerings are really around services that you're going to deliver that require either service request intervention or will create an incident. So as an example, if we created a new service request offering for new account provisioning, this is where that would be created. And then also this enables us to publish the service catalog. We basically can create multiple entries in the service catalog, and we can publish those service catalogs out to your self-service portal so that your users can interact with that catalog. So moving forward, just to click through here real quick, you'll notice that there's generic incident requests, new user account IDs. There are a lot of out-of-the-box provisioning tools for request offerings, and there's also out-of-the-box tools for service offerings. So one of the things we're going to want to show you as we move to the service portal is the new user request service request. So moving on down, we've got work items, and this is really around your activity management, your incident management, your release management, change management, problem management, and service management. And depending on the role that you've been assigned from a security standpoint, you might see one of these, you might see two of these, you might see three, or you might see all of them. So as an example, I'm just going to drill into incident management, and I'm just going to look at a couple of incidents. Let's see. So I'm just going to look at all incidents, and so we've got 2 active incidents and 1 resolved incident. So this is really where your incident team will provision new incidents. So as people call into your help desk or your service desk, this is where they would actually create a new incident. And then in the event that incident needed a change request, they can quickly create a change incident, or they can also create a problem if they've noticed that they've got multiple incidents coming in with the same issue. They can easily correlate those and create a problem and escalate that up your service management team. And so service request fulfillment. This is really all about providing either new service or requests for change within existing services. As an example, new user account provisioning would occur within service request fulfillment, and there are multiple ways to do that, and we will walk through that once we get to the service management self-service portal. So moving on down, I'm going to go to configuration items, and configuration items is really all around your configuration management database, and this is where all your configuration items are stored. Your computer objects, your printers, software updates, business services, software titles that can be deployed, your environments, if you have different environments for different departments. This is really where all of those items are stored. And we can drill down further into that. So as an example, we've got user accounts here, and this is just pulling from our Active Directory. And we can associate any incident, problem, or release with any of these configuration items. So it really does manage the full life cycle of both incident, problem, change, and release management. So that's really kind of the high-level overview of the administrative portal, and the next video will be focusing on the data warehouse and the reporting structure. Thanks a lot, everybody.